Lil Nas X has been arrested for battery on an officer. Chatters did give me some details, and apparently, Lil Nas X has been going through some substance abuse issues. Grammy-winning rapper, singer, and songwriter Lil Nas X has been arrested, according to Los Angeles County Sheriff Inmate Records. The industry baby rapper, whose legal name is Montero Lamar Hill, found early Thursday morning in the Studio City area on Ventura Boulevard, according to Public Information Officer Charles Miller. Quote, upon arrival, the suspect charged at officers and was taken into custody. He was transported to a local hospital for possible overdose and placed under arrest for battery on a police officer. Like, okay, first and foremost, if someone is like having substance issues and they charge at officers, why are we adding additional problems in their life? Well, the answer is it's cops, of course. I don't believe a word from a police report. That's what I'm saying. Like, the police report is, of course, going to have a lot of paraphrasing of the story. They're going to embellish. They're going to lie. There's a video. It's actually not as bad as you think based on the headline. He's just really high and was wearing nice cowboy boots.
We're learning that rapper Lil Nas X has been arrested by police in L.A. early this morning. That's according to the L.A. County Sheriff Inmate Records. According to law enforcement...
Yeah, for addicts, if you don't recover, there's only 3 endings: psychiatric, cemetery, or prison.
The rapper punched an officer twice in the face. We should know...
Sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe this, because when an officer does get clocked, they post pictures of it. You would see the photos of the cop.
NBC News has reached out to representatives for Lil Nas X, but we have not heard back yet. It's
I'm
hard not to laugh.
literally in the process of letting the entire network know what is going on right now, but I can tell you that we do have new reporting. So
Okay.
I just got off the phone with a public informations officer in Los Angeles County, and they have...
punch could mean tried to resist and accidentally touch the officer's face. They call it punched. Yeah, like, dude, people have breathed on cops and gotten battery charges.
Lil Nas X, he is no longer at the hospital after this incident. And we've seen the video of him obtained by TMZ walking in the early hours of this morning in his underwear and a pair of cowboy boots, and that multiple people called the police because of his disturbing behavior. And one of those passerbyers, they got him on video. An incredibly sad situation. Hang
on, I have the video. I'm gonna, like, if you're a LA Andy, you would just see someone walking around like this normally. Like, he's wearing, except for the cowboy hat, the same thing that the singing cowboy wears in New York in Times Square. He was doing be gay, do crime, the crime, enjoying life. Really, he was, it does seem like he's vibing. Now, that often can, when people are going through mental health crisis, especially if you're in a manic state, you know, you can feel very euphoric. And if you are self-medicating, that can amplify that. I don't want to downplay, like, a struggle he's going through. I'm just noting how harmless he seems. Like, he's not threatening people. He's not being violent.
A really talented artist who kind of shot to fame overnight with his hit single. And he has really been trying to recapture that fame ever since. And he's had some success, but really never reached the heights of Old Town Road. And this comes after some disturbing Instagram posts over the last couple of days.
Didn't reach the heights of Old Town Road because you didn't have white ladies singing about fucking Satan. That's why. It is an extreme overreaction. Resurfaced video from February shows Lil Nas X opening up about the difficult years he's faced. I do think that we should take a look at this. TMZ, of course, capitalizing on this. Resurfaced as if, like, he didn't publish this himself.
Hey guys, don't look at my furniture list house, but I want to say, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm being flaky and very, very all over the place, but I was for a long time, you know. These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence.
We had a heat stroke, and something else is speculation. He doesn't deserve to be torn apart. Like, this is just a collection of things that led to a rough night. I've had friends have, like, breakdowns that were more dramatic and concerning than this.
And myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention.
God, I didn't even think about that. Thank Christ Ice wasn't around.
Towards my music and my vision and the creativity
It's just anti-addict and anti-black, Graham. Simple as. I mean, those two things often go into like coincide with one another, don't they?
of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly
Yes, of course, anti-queer, of course.
focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fucking fun, okay?
Bro, they called Nas the Antichrist. They called him the Antichrist, and that he was like the spawn of the devil. That he was purposefully like incepting homophobia and like satanic messaging into his songs, his lyrics, and his music videos. To which I say he was quite literally fucking the devil. I don't know how much more anti-devil you can get, because when you think about it, like he's topping the devil. That's pretty, I don't know, anti-devil when you think about it. Here's the thing that I don't think really we make the comparison enough. You'll have conservative, racist, whatever. You'll have reactionary Hollywood stars like Chris Pratt go on the most unhinged, like delusional, hyper-religious screeds online. They'll post it themselves, and everyone's will either just be like, wow, he really sucks, or wow, thank God we have somebody in Hollywood that's pushing back against like the woke agenda. Meanwhile, that's a mental health episode. They are quite literally just delusionally like going through their day talking about how they were touched by Christ and they've been chosen to bring his message to the people. But when someone is just a little zooted, having a good time, then it's a mental health crisis, a drug epidemic.